Hello, and welcome to Join Slowly podcast. I'm very happy that you are here today. This podcast is created for people who want to learn English slowly, calmly, and confidently. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to hurry. You just need to listen, relax, and enjoy the journey. Improving your listening skills in English is a journey that requires patience, consistent practice, and a strategic approach, as it is one of the most complex language skills to master. Unlike reading, where you can pause and reread a sentence at your leisure, listening happens in real time, demanding immediate processing of sounds, vocabulary, grammar, and cultural context all at once. The first and most crucial step is to engage in active listening on a daily basis, transforming passive hearing into a focused exercise. This means moving beyond simply having English audio play in the background while you do other tasks. Instead, set aside dedicated time to listen with intent. Choose a short audio clip, perhaps a news report from the BBC, a scene from a movie, or a podcast episode on a topic you enjoy. Listen to it once for the general gist, then listen again while trying to jot down key words and phrases. A third listen can be done with a transcript, allowing you to see the words you missed and connect the sounds to their written forms. This process of repeated, focused exposure helps train your ear to the rhythm and melody of the language, gradually breaking down the barrier of English sounding like one long, unintelligible stream of sound. To truly elevate your listening comprehension, you must expose yourself to the vast diversity of the English-speaking world. Many learners make the mistake of only listening to one type of English, such as the clear, slow speech found in textbooks or learning materials. While this is an excellent starting point, it does not prepare you for the reality of English as it is spoken globally. The language is a tapestry of accents, from the crisp tones of received pronunciation in the UK to the rhotic, vibrant sounds of General American, and further to the melodic lilt of Irish, the distinctive twang of Australian, or the rhythmic cadences of Indian, Nigerian, and Jamaican English. Each accent has its own unique pronunciation, vocabulary, and speech patterns. To build resilience and true comprehension, you should deliberately seek out speakers from different regions, watch a Canadian vlogger, listen to a Scottish podcast, or enjoy a film set in South Africa. Furthermore, move beyond formal news broadcasts and explore informal, colloquial speech. Listen to interviews, comedy panels, reality TV shows, or candid conversations on YouTube. This is where you will encounter the fillers like like, you know, the slang, the dropped consonants, and the fast, connected speech that often makes native speakers so difficult to understand. By broadening your listening diet, you are essentially future-proofing your skill, ensuring you can follow a conversation whether you're speaking with a taxi driver in London, a barista in Seattle, or a colleague in Mumbai. In our modern, hyper-connected world, technology offers an unprecedented wealth of tools to facilitate listening practice, and learning to use them effectively can dramatically accelerate your progress. The most powerful tool in your arsenal is the ability to control the audio itself, primarily through the use of playback speed control and subtitles. When you encounter a section of a podcast or a line of dialogue that is too fast, do not hesitate to slow it down to 0.75x or even 0.5x speed. This simple act can unravel a knot of rapid speech, allowing you to distinguish individual words and observe how they blend together. Conversely, as you become more comfortable, challenge yourself by speeding up the audio to 1.25x or 1.5x to push your processing limits. When it comes to subtitles, use them strategically as a bridge, not a crutch. If you use English subtitles constantly, your brain may default to reading, and you will not be training your ears. Instead, try this layered approach. Listen once with no subtitles to see what you can grasp. Then listen a second time with English subtitles to fill in the gaps and confirm what you heard. Finally, listen a third time with no subtitles again, allowing your newly trained ears to catch the words that previously eluded you. This method forces your brain to actively engage with the sound, using the text as a learning tool rather than a substitute for listening. Additionally, use apps and websites designed for language learning that offer interactive listening exercises, where you might fill in missing words or answer comprehension questions, turning passive listening into an active, measurable task. Ultimately, improving your listening skills is as much about expanding your inner world as it is about training your ears. A significant part of comprehension is context and prediction. The more you know about a topic, the easier it is to follow a conversation about it. This is why your personal interests are your greatest asset. If you love cooking, watch English language cooking shows. If you're passionate about technology, subscribe to Tech Review podcasts. If you enjoy history, listen to historical documentaries. Because you are already familiar with the subject matter, your brain can use this prior knowledge to predict vocabulary and follow the argument, making the listening task less about deciphering every single word and more about understanding the message. This approach transforms practice from a chore into a pleasure, as you are learning about something you genuinely care about while simultaneously absorbing the language. Furthermore, don't underestimate the symbiotic relationship between listening and the other language skills. As you improve your pronunciation by speaking, you will find it easier to recognize those same sounds when others speak. As you expand your vocabulary through reading, you will have a larger mental database to draw upon when you hear unfamiliar words. It is a holistic cycle of growth, where progress in one area fuels progress in another. So be patient with yourself, celebrate the small victories like understanding a joke in a movie or catching every word of a song, and trust that with consistent, varied, and engaged practice, your ears will gradually attune to the beautiful symphony of the English language.